silence was power.
Left, right, left, your left, your left. What are we talking about? Let's stop. We marching. Where we marching? We don't know. Because we too exhausted to figure it out. Welcome back to Whispering Queen, Silent Warrior. Just for a second. I've been getting everybody telling me, baby whisper, I'm exhausted. So the hell am I? I've been getting everybody telling me, baby whisper, I'm exhausted. I get it. But I need you to understand something. When your strength becomes a scar and survival becomes your storyline, we got a problem. We got a problem, Queen. You gonna say, baby whisper, what you mean we got a problem? As I said, we have a problem. You see, you're tired becomes where you train to fight everything, even love. You can't be too tired that you better to take on your whole entire life, and then you start fighting yourself, because you're going to realize that you're going to take yourself out. You didn't just learn to survive, you were forced to. You became the protector, the fixer, the shield, the provider, the emotional garbage can, the prayer warrior, the strong friend. But somewhere along the line, you forgot how to receive. You fought compliments. You fight rest. You fight help. Because deep down inside, you believe peace is suspicious and love is a trap. And you were taught how to heal. You were taught how to hustle through hate. If you fight everything, you destroy the very thing that's sent to you to heal. Queens, I'm going to tell you something, okay, because I'm a fighter warrior too. But we're not going to do Queen Warrior just about yet. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to leave Queen Warrior for October, because that's the baby whisper's birthday. And the reason why we're going to leave Queen Warrior for October, because I want y'all to understand the transformation where we're going. Right now, we in battlefield mode. And anything that come at you, every person that come at you, every plot, plan, ploy, scheme that come at you, you are in fight mode. And sometimes you need to understand, you need to sit down and watch. You see, sometimes we start fighting so much, we don't trust so much, we got everything going, we forget that sometimes in the midst of hell, that one thing comes, and it's the relief. If you fight your rest, you are going to forever be exhausted. And some of us are so exhausted. We are exhausted from helping. We are exhausted from being there. We are exhausted for showing up. We are exhausted for calling on. We are exhausted from working. But you forget, in order to rest, you have to know when to put down the fight. Sit down. I don't have to fight what's safe. I release to reflect and to swing at peace. You fighting so much you don't see what peace is. Everybody coming for you. Everybody is coming for you. But in the midst of the storm, you always get this one time where it's calm. That's your strategized time. That's the time for you to breathe into yourself. That's the time for you to stop and understand who you are, why you fighting, and why you damn you so exhausted. You need to stop pushing life into yourself, because exhaustion will kill you quicker than your enemy. That relationship that you got, that you just trying to figure it out. You trying to get it to where it's going. It's going to succeed where it's going. You going to fight to the end. You the only one fighting. You wondering, where is this coming from? Two people in a war. You don't feel the stress of the war. You feel the stress of the fight that's ahead. You should never have to question the person that's supposed to stand next to you. You should never have to question the people that you call your friends. Damn sure you're going to have to do this, because sometimes your enemy can be dressed as your family. And then you're going to say, well, baby whisper, where is the peace? I have a question for you. While you looking for the peace, do you know who is in your camp? You see, warrior, you keep looking around, finding the people. I know she don't like me. I know she don't like me. Who's at your table? Your strength was built in a storm, but you still wearing armor in the sun. You gotta take it off. Armor is meant to be built for you to withstand the storm. Some of us forget to take it off. Take off the armor, set it down. It's going to be a time when you're going to have to pick it back up. And you're going to say, what is the armor? Your attitude, your perception, your feel and your energy ready to go. You don't need to have a big bag. You're going to get it done all the time on. Sometimes you need to lay it down. You don't know who you are without a struggle. Pain has become your purpose. Chaos feels like home. And now life has shifted or slowed. You don't know how to function without crisis. You're emotionally overdressed. Still armor up in the room when nobody's swinging. Still scanning for danger in places filled with grace. Still trying to win battles you already ended. The biggest person and the biggest warrior, the biggest bully comes in the room. You have already defeated your giant. Now you telling everybody that your giant is still there because your giant has become you. Emotionally, we can keep ourselves in a peace state. But emotionally, chaos can reign in our head, which will reign in our energy, which will be in our house. You keep letting people in your house that mean you harm. And while you pushing love into them, they are dropping hate in different places. And then you wonder why you can't stay in your own house. Because your house is your castle. Why the hell is your enemy in your courtyard? You can't heal if you still sleeping in your war clothes. I'm going to tell you something. This is something that I had to learn real hard. When you go through war, you just ready to keep on because you just want to be prepared. Prepare yourself for this. When you defeat your enemy is going to bank on a warrior, a true warrior, to stay in fight mode after they're done with the battle. Because the biggest time when you can lose a battle that you just won is when you win the battle and excuse me, I got myself caught up because I was about to say something else. When you win a battle and then you catch yourself still fighting the same battle. Because the true enemy in your camp is your emotion and yourself. When you are fighting against something that wants to take something from you, the emotional manipulation takes over. I can't sleep without that person. That person got to be here for me to sleep. I don't know what to do without that person. That person bring me peace. A person that brings you peace can't bring you chaos at the same time. A person that is in your corner will never hurt you down to your soul, where you are going to go on battle mode when you feel like you are down in the trenches. Because anybody that take you in the trenches is ready for you to fight a fight that you ain't supposed to be in. I'ma sit on there. Excuse baby whisper, we getting over being in a toxic place, so y'all gonna have to listen to me do this. Now let's go. You ready? Did I wake your warrior up yet? Let's go. You're not weak, you wounded. I love those wounds. Come on. This isn't laziness. This is lack of faith. You're not falling off. You're bleeding through your bandages. The exhaustion you feel is the residue of carrying burdens nobody saw. You smiled through funerals. You worked through heartbreak. You parented through trauma. And now that your body is breaking, people think you being dramatic. Because you is. But your spirit is simply asking you to sit your queen ass down. And before you sit down, do it in a way where you can rest. Every soldier collapses. Rest is not rebellion, it's recovery. In order for you to rebel, you must recover. Then rebel. You keep thinking that you about to go into this battle, you got wounds. They done beat you to the bloody pulp. They done gave you the run for your money. And you come out with all these bandages on, and then you standing there, I'm a queen. You are a queen. Now sit your ass down. What we forget to heal after we go through relationship fallouts, friendship fallouts, when we go through when we go through absolute warfare with people we have created bonds with, when we get divorced, when we be in a situation when we've lost a child, a parent, somebody that has entangled us into ourselves and we are losing them, we hold on to hope instead of understanding there is no defeat. You don't need hope, you need faith in yourself to know you gonna get back up. You don't need hope to know that you can win a battle. There is no battle. Now when you going through a divorce and a breakup in a relationship and you done learn the manipulation and somebody has deceived you, the only thing you need is faith in yourself. Sit your ass down and go look at what has happened. And when you done seeing what's happened, I need you to analyze the fact that you was a part of the problem. Now you the solution. But you can't hold on to people that is not meant to be there. Some of y'all sitting in marriages when you are married to your whole manipulation of problem that is holding you away from your purpose. And some of y'all got relationships that you see the potential in a person and the potential is shining back at you, but they are always going to choose what they think is fast food. It's easy to do the wrong thing. It's easy for you to have somebody in front of you that's going to give you quick money. It's easy for somebody who's going to give you a quick thrill. But walk that journey to a relationship and half of them going to fail before you get through the first door. You looking at me like, baby whisper. Ooh, you starting to get there. I'm not weak for being tired. I'm wise for admitting it. Tell yourself, queen, I'm tired of this shit. I refuse to keep standing stagnant in this situation. Tell yourself, king, I ain't gotta man up. I gotta wake the hell up. Tell yourself that your courtyard needs to be clean. And when you done telling yourself, admit to yourself your defeat of yourself. Because a true warrior defeats themselves before anybody else can defeat you. The greatest warriors of time lost to emotion. You've been praised for what you actually self-neglected. You praised for being strong. You praised for it. They called you strong, but never asked what it was costing you. What has it cost you? What has your strength cost you? They clap for your resilience while you bled in silence. While they clapping for your resilience, your haters is your biggest clappers. They admired your hustle and never saw you break down in the bathroom. While they looking at your hustle, admiring you, they cursing you behind your back. You were celebrated for showing up, but nobody noticed when you were disappearing. How many of them showed up for you? That's the trap of an exhausted warrior. You became a statue people admire. And no one want to save you because you actually they slave. Ooh. Don't confuse the applause for support. They love what you do, not always who you are. They will fall in love with your admiration to better someone else, and they will hate the person you are. And while you conflicted with yourself, you gonna do the right thing, because doing the right thing is never the easy way out. It's easy to get an enemy, but it's damn hard to keep a friend. It's easy to fall in love, but it's damn hard to find a husband and a wife. It's easy to say, I was friends with them and they betrayed me. But it's damn hard to turn around and look at yourself and not fall into the same trap, because your DNA tells you you are a warrior that helps you push the positivity out. But I got a question for you right now. How many of them showed up? How many of them applauding you right now? You know how many enemies I got? Come for me. I know when to lay down and sit down. See, I ain't laying down for you. I'm laying down for the peace of myself. I don't play with food. I know the fight in my weight class. I know the help when it needs to be helped. And I know when to give you a to-go plate and tell you kiss my ass. See, a lot of y'all look at us with confidence and want to know how we stand up and say what we mean. I'm not telling you this to take nothing from you. You ain't got nothing I want. I'm telling you to wake you the hell up. Sit your ass down. You too tired to do anything. You can't even stand up and see that the enemy in your courtyard is draining you too far to the ground. You so distracted, you have missed your blessing. Go get it. You so tired. We all tired. You worried about what's happening here, what's happening there. What is going on in your courtyard? Stop looking for an excuse and stop waiting for your strategy. Sit your ass down and get on that chessboard and look at your pieces. You're not held by loyalty. You held by truth. This is where you're supposed to be. Tell yourself who been there. Who's been there? When they call you, you pick up the phone. When you call them, do they pick up the phone? When you see them out when they with certain people, they acting funny? Do they speak bad behind your back? Do they got your name in their mouth and they are blessing you instead of cursing you? You need to sit the hell down and figure it out. So we worry about the wrong things. Our kids are watching us do the all negative things that we doing. And we saying, what is going on with the next generation? It's us. You deserve to rest without explaining why. If you got to tell somebody that you need a rest, tell them the baby whisper gave me a doctor's note. Queen Yvonne gave me a doctor's note from the Savage Room. I got it for 1 week. You don't need to break down a doctor's note or a tragedy to justify rest. And if you do, I got you. You don't need to earn it with pain. You don't need to apologize for it. You are a warrior. You are a queen. But even warriors and queens know when to retreat to their peace, to pour life back in themselves, to heal themselves. Even Jesus needs rest. Even kings recline. Rest is a revolution in the world that profits from your exhaustion. Real strength is knowing when to pause so you can rise again with power. You see, I'm going to tell you what I don't want you to rest. Because if you rest, they're going to think that you are weak. They're going to tell you. They're going to whisper it. Oh, she got to go rest. She weak. Oh, she got to go to rest. They don't want you to rest because that's when you going to get your epiphanies. That's when the strategy going to tell you. That's when you going to hear them voices and people speaking. And those are the people that hear when you just know you can hear somebody talking, the negativity, everything they saying. People who you trust and say, no, they wouldn't do that. You going to hear their voices speak. And then you going to say, well, what the hell? I'm going crazy. You are finally strategizing your courtyard. Sit at your table, throw a dinner party, and tell them to get the fuck up. Tell them, I know what you've done, and they're going to tell you, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about is a universal language for, oh shit, I'm caught. I'm not a machine, I'm a miracle. So rest like one. See, a machine keep going and going and going to it break, and somebody else got to come and pour oil on it. A miracle is going to go, stop for a second, go again. It's going to go, transform to something else, go again, transform to something else, go again. Kings and queens, what you are miracles. Take your transformation and take it now. But you can't get a transformation without resting. And in a time when you need to get that transformation, all hell gonna break loose for a reason. You can't keep taking manipulation with you and your next level. You can't be on top of the world when you got all your enemies sitting with you. And you damn sure can't have no army full of fake ass people. Ooh, baby whisper. The Skittles coming out your mouth. This the savage room. I ain't gotta be glorified. I gotta tell you the truth. And for those of y'all running around here because you wearing these rings, because I'm married. I'm married. Soon as one of y'all break that promise, you ain't married. You ain't married. You know what you chained. Warriors can't fight when they king and queen is chained to chaos. Warriors can't look into another king and queen's face and tell them anything. You can't preach, teach, or anything when you are living in chaos and liarhood. Keep prophesying to people, it's going to come back to you. When you divorced, baby whisper, what you doing? Telling you the damn truth? I walked my journey. I know what it's like to be married to the wrong person. I know what it's like to be hooked to the wrong person. While you chaining yourself to your misery, I got a question for you. Take a look at your power. On your worst day, they should be able to put up with you. You want to know how you with somebody who ain't on your level? On your worst day, they can stand up with you. A man don't need to prop himself up on you. If he do, he is nowhere near your level. And for those of y'all in relationships where they putting their hands on you, he is or she is nowhere near your level. And if you gotta pay her to even be there in any kind of moment. She is your harem. Let it go, because you ain't going to get your wife or your husband. You keep looking at me like I'm being mean, but you want me to tell you the truth, but you don't want to stand up and rise. In order to rise, you got to sit the hell down. Here's an exercise for you. I want you to go sit at your dinner room table all by yourself. I want you to sit at that table. And I want you to ask yourself, who the hell is at my table? And if you missing your kids from that table, I hate to tell you, but you already trained your kids to abandonment. That's a whole different teaching. You exhausted for chasing yourself to make yourself look better. You exhausted because you telling yourself you working on something and they gonna understand. You have exhausted yourself because you trying to make yourself a wife or a husband to a person that only wants a good time. You are exhausted because you in that job instead of getting your ass up and making something of yourself. Your purpose is calling and your enemies is clapping. Which one are you going for? Because I guarantee you, while they clapping, they cursing. Your purpose is standing on top of you, wondering when you gonna sit the hell down. Your purpose is screaming to you, I need your transformation. Your kids is looking at you. I need my mama and my daddy. You are selfishly holding yourself in a position that you think somebody gonna carry you through, and you are exhausting yourself because you think when you lay down, you just gonna die. It don't work that way. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody. And I hope that I got you. See, this is Savage Room. This is season 2. You think I turned it up this season? You ain't seen nothing yet when it comes to season 3. Some of y'all trying to figure out, I want to know how I can pull something on her. I am a weapon of mass destruction. I have been through my journeys of self-destruct. I have broken myself down to stillness. I have set myself ablaze for purpose, and I have risen like the phoenix, and my soul is bulletproof. You're gonna know, where did you get that affirmation? That ain't none of your business, because some of y'all ain't even sat down yet. What I need you to do right now is take a seat. Take a seat. While you looking at me, sit yourself down. I need you to look and listen to what I'm about to say. Close your eyes and hear me. Exhausted warrior, I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to tell you that that journey that you own right now is doing nothing but chipping away at your purpose and your miracle. I'm here to tell you your transformation is coming to you. And while you tying yourself down to things you think is going to give you purpose, you have missed your purpose. I need you to sit still and hear me when I say, you are a warrior. You've already defeated your giant. What I need you to do is clean your courtyard, sit at your table alone, and strategize for yourself. It's time for you to rest. 1 week, 7 days. Y'all know how we work for 6 days and rest on the 7th? I need you to rest for 7 days. no relationship, no talking, no friends going out. I need you to be working on yourself. And in those 7 days, I need you to write down day 1, what did you think about? Day 2, what did you realize? Day 3, where we going with this? Day 4, oh my God, who really betrayed you? Day 5, who we clearing from the table? Day 6, what war strategy we going? Day 7, you ready for your purpose? You gotta rest. 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 Sit your ass down and step into my courtyard. Shh.
I've walked through fire, I've drowned in rain, carried my kingdom through rivers of pain. They try to break me, try to dim my light, but a queen still stands in the dead of night. Every scar is just proof I'm still here. Every tear is a diamond crystal clear. You can't take what God's already chosen. No, my crown is now broken. The crown is not broken. It still shines on my head, even when the walls fell.
Back up, I'm stepping in mean. Lip gloss popping, crown sitting clean. Ain't here for the soft talk, this room got heat. Savage room queen still snatching the seat. I don't beg, I don't chase, I don't cry. I just boss up, glow up, and tell them bye. Got them shook off the walk in the side eye. I'm the whole plate, baby, you a small fry. Click clack in my heels, that's power. Big drip ain't sweet, I devour. Make them freeze when I talk, no stutter. Built